Hello everyone, welcome back to another video talking geeky stuff. And today's topic it's about PlayStation 5 Pro. As you can see, I've added some question marks here. So yeah, I missed the actual Mark Cerny's presentation because at work we had 2 days full-on training, new products coming in, so I didn't get a chance. But you can't stop us, having phones on us and keep on checking the news back and forth. Prior to this presentation, me and my friend was getting pretty hyped about, because even though I'm a Nintendo guy, but Sony is close second to my heart. Not so much in the last few years. They've made some crazy decisions that's kind of put me off them a little bit, but I still prefer them over Xbox because of games and the games I prefer playing overall. But just before the presentation, me and my friend was talking about what's the price going to be. In my mind, I was saying Sony probably be £600, 599, and that's the one that's including the disc drive. And I was thinking £550 for the digital one, right? Then look at this: 700, 700, or 800, and so on. So it's £100 or more than anticipated. And with this price, there's no disc drive, and the disc drive is extra £80, and not even that. They don't even give you the stand. Come on, Sony, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, me and my friend looked at it when we was on break at work. We was looking around. We were shocked at the price. Let's go into some of the, for example, look at that. This is the PlayStation 5 review trailer. I don't have the plug-in to see the downvotes, but I assume this is probably a lot more than this now. Let's read some comments. So the benefits of consoles over PCs is affordable. True. Well, I don't know about nowadays, but back in the day it was physical media. True. Exclusive. And then you have failed all three. Another one here, 700, 800, no disk drive, same thing. It's just unbelievable and a shame. $700, no disk drive, no stand, incredible. Without CD reader, without stand, $700. You get the gist of it. And I love this one. Goes, guys, your studio just wasted $200 million on Concord, and you are not in a position to ask for $700 for a console without a stand. I mean, I could understand them not giving a disc drive if it's $550. Every company wants to go digital. I understand that, but this is just so cheap without a stand. That is just so cheap. Just tell me how much it costs to make a stand. It's bloody plastic. I can't believe that. And it's true. Concord lost so much money. I mean, 200 million is estimated. I think it's probably more, including marketing and all that. And you think about it, there's another game, Fair Games, is already getting butchered. It's probably going to go the same way as Concord. I think Fair Games, the studio is probably like shaking in the boots as well. So potentially Sony could be losing a lot more money, lots of money. So I can understand them trying to hype the price up, but by doing so, it can backfire. Let's go to the technical presentation. Same thing. Play has no limit, price has no limit. I like this one. Yeah, same thing. Vertical stand, disk drive, etc. And look, I love playing games. I'm not a mobile gamer. If you watch any of my unboxing tablet phones, I don't play games on those. I just can't. It's just not my kind of thing. Console and PC. I would say console first and PC, but in the recent years, PC is catching up a lot more because I built my PC during lockdown and I got pretty decent, powerful laptops to play pretty high-end games as well. And then, on Steam you get a lot of deals on Steam. Plus, I got Game Pass. And as a console gamer, I'm always a Nintendo boy, Nintendo guy. Sony is close second, and then Xbox. But this generation alone, I think both Xbox or Microsoft and Sony has made some really dodgy decisions. Sony as well. I mean, I think the moment when I moved the main HQ to California was kind of like a downfall for them. I mean, look at all these things like the faces. You can tell a lot of them were kind of shocked by the prices. Look at all these. Uh, for example, I understand COVID. It set not just the gaming, almost every industry back a couple of years. I'll say. Movies, entertainment just set it back. I understand that, but I just feel that we haven't really taken off in this generation. I mean, if we spend the last since launch, they're still doing cross-play, cross-platform, not cross-generation games. You can get Final Fantasy 7 on both versions, which is kind of like the transition period. But it seems like the transition period from 4 to 5 was quite some time. It's only just recently, I feel, that some of the developers really kind of started to really get to grips with the new the hardware. And now the PS5 Pro coming. Don't get me wrong, I was pretty hyped for it, and all the rumors saying that 35 teraflops and all that good jazz. Looked at the presentation, they showed you some. I work in a technical company, so I understand a lot of the technical jargon, and I was pretty hyped about that. And then when they showed you the kind of side by side comparisons, you know, maybe it's just YouTube, but I couldn't see much difference. Would I buy it? I really don't know. I really don't know. And this generation feels like it's gone backwards. I really do. I mean, let's go back a generation. 4 years in, 4 years into the generation of an Xbox One, PS4, you see those consoles were what, £50, maybe even £100 cheaper than launch. There was bundles, they're getting prepared for Black Friday. Instead of paying $399, you're paying $350 plus 2 games and a controller. So there's a lot of bundles, a lot of sales going on. But both Xbox, especially PlayStation, really seems they've been like putting the price up. I feel for the Japanese as well, especially Sony. They kind of raised the price again recently. I mean, really? It's kind of went backwards. Instead of like the price going down, it's going up. And now with this one, with these prices, it's kind of like giving the public much more incentive to buy a PC or build your own PC. You can get a decent laptop for £700, £800, and you can do a lot more of it. You can do schoolwork, you can do your work, you can play games, you can watch movies, and I mean, you can watch movies in this, but still. And you can upgrade, just change your graphics card every few years. And the graphics card is going to be cheaper than the PS6. I mean, if it's £700, I can imagine what a PS6 is going to be. I'll put it past 800 to 900, maybe even £1,000 in the next few years, right? So what do you all make of this? I'm in two minds, of course. I kind of understand it because the sales on the Sony PS5 is around 65 million units now. It's actually pacing the same units as PS4 was. So this will probably hit the 100 million units in 26 by the end of its lifespan, 110, 120 million units by the end of the lifespan. You add on the PS5 Pro on top of that, just like the last generation, it'll be around 110, 120 million mark. But at the same time, it could be a backlash as well. It really could be a backlash. Yeah, I just don't understand some of the Sony decisions, including Xbox. I mean, two companies, this generation has been abysmal. I mean, Nintendo Switch is just laughing. I mean, look how much money they make in their games. Average is selling millions and millions of copies. Their first part is between 10 to 20 million copies. Mario Kart, 65 million copies. 145 million Switches around that. Potentially can beat PlayStation 2. People are anticipating the Switch 2, so I don't know, man. I mean, anyway, yeah, please let me know in the comments what you think of all this madness. Would you be buying it? Yeah. Until next time, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. And please stay safe and save your money. Goodbye now.